This is me. This is Allie. We're dating, but our pop culture references go over each other's heads. So this is the show where we bridge our cultural gap. This is Allie Hasn't. Well, hi-ho, everybody. Ho-ho-ho. Merry Christmas. I'm hoping that this will be out before Christmas because there have been a lot of strange obstacles that have kind of come in our way for shooting this. So what happened was I ordered the movie for today, Santa Claus the movie, off of Amazon. It was an Amazon independent seller.
It's so good.
This is Allie trying butter tart for the first time, by the way. So Allie hasn't eaten a butter tart. Now Allie has eaten a butter tart.
So good.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. When I got the DVD that I ordered, what actually wound up coming in the mail was Ringin' the Holiday. Ringin' the Holiday. Some WWE Christmas special came in instead of Santa Claus the movie. So does that mean that somebody who ordered that, some poor sucker just got Santa Claus the movie? They're like, this isn't what I ordered. I don't even know what this is. So that really delayed our shooting because I didn't have the proper movie. That was obstacle 1. Obstacle 2 was the flu.
I got really sick with the flu. It knocked me out for like a week.
And then today, this was the day we were going to shoot for sure, and there was a power outage for like the whole day.
It was because of a windstorm.
Apparently a lot of the city was out.
It was really
like
funny.
whole chunks of the city, so damn. Now, it is now nighttime. That's probably why it's a little darker than it usually is.
It works. It's Christmas.
So here we are finally watching Santa Claus the movie. Allie, how's it going? How are you?
Oh, good. I'm enjoying this.
Okay, yeah. So butter tarts is a big win for the day. Thanks, Mom.
Aw.
Here you go. We haven't even started the movie, and he's here. He's like, hey, I heard you guys have butter tarts. I don't know what it is, but I want one.
Win number 2. We have Kitty.
Santa Claus the movie. You apparently have not heard of it, even. Yes.
I don't know why I didn't hear about it. I'm gonna blame the marketing team.
It is probably because the movie is from 1985. And it is not... It's not one of those ones that everyone's seen. This one is actually... I'm not even sure how many people have seen it. I feel like it's kind of a cult film at this point. Clearly it's getting DVD releases and stuff like that. It just doesn't seem like one that's in the public consciousness as like a lot of Christmas classics are. So I'm not in the least bit surprised that you haven't seen it. It's one that I wanted to watch because this was like the Christmas movie that Steve and I would watch at my grandma's place. We didn't have it at home, and I don't recall her having very many other Christmas movies. At least not ones that were like great for kids. It's been a long time since I've watched this film. Does it hold up? I have no idea. So we're gonna find out. So this will be a bit of an experiment. And in the meantime, we are going to be petting Bones, our resident big boy.
Yes.
And we got some Christmassy treats, compliments of my mother and brother / almost sister-in-law. Thank you to those peeps. You got your Christmas sweater and your Christmas hat. Should I wear a Christmas hat too?
Yes, please.
Cool. So, here's this guy. Some clouds. It's very
Fascinating.
It's a slow movie so far.
And then out came the Vendican.
Granny, what's a Vendigon?
A Vendican?
No kid's really that
Who live
British.
in Ice Mountain.
That's impossible.
Way at the top of the world.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Ma! No.
Oh, cute kids.
Now those kids are probably like 40 now.
Or dead.
Or dead. Well, okay. Statistically speaking, probably more like 40. But I guess... Actually, statistically speaking, probably 1 or 2 of them are dead as well, just through circumstance. Yeah, you really ruined this movie. It's a good Santa Claus laugh, though.
This poor reindeer.
They're like, you expect so much of us.
That one in particular looks really clumsy.
He's having a tough time with that ice.
Keep eating my beard.
We all been there.
Oh my god, they're dying.
It's for kids.
Did she just die?
And that's it. That's the movie.
Oh, so they decided to go for a nap and he let Santa and Mrs. Claus die? This is them seeing the light. Oh, did they not die or something?
I guess it could be read as them dying, or it could be them escaping death. I don't know. Or read or
Or
seen.
transcending?
Death. As a kid, I never thought of it as dying, but now I'm like, maybe they did.
And are these the elves?
One could assume.
They don't look like Legolas.
Well,
No, it's true. They actually have all their legs. None of them are legless.
look again.
The Fortress of Solitude!
You're not too far off.
Isn't that where it is? In the North Pole?
But he can't be seen by just anybody.
Could be. I'm not sure actually.
I just know it's somewhere cold. That's what I remember from the movies.
It's definitely somewhere I see. But I don't know if it just said the North Pole for sure, or even the South Pole.
Does that mean that Superman is Santa Claus? It makes sense. If he can reverse the rotation of the Earth, of course he'd be able to visit all the children over one night.
If anyone could, it'd be Superman. You want one?
I'm okay for now.
Still recovering from that flare turn?
Yes. Oh, it was so good though. It was worth it!
Finally, we get the Santa Claus origin story we've all been waiting for.
Move aside Spider-Man origin stories and Batman origin stories.
Yeah, we got enough of those. Actually, there's a teaser at the end of this where Nick Fury comes in and asks Santa Claus to join the Avengers. It's actually kind of a cool location that they built. And somewhere in there is the Lost Ark.
You have all the children of the world.
They got busy.
All these toys.
So did the elves just essentially hire hey, you were lost in the North Pole for some reason. You are gonna be our delivery boy.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. We saved you from death. Now you're our slave for all eternity.
Oh no! Poor reindeer. Someone snuggle with him.
I actually kind of admire the practical, the stuffed reindeer, it's like, it's kind of endearing. I like it. No pun intended. I don't regret anything. So this guy, his name's Dudley Moore, the actor.
Wait, the elf or Santa?
The elf. And he's apparently the most famous actor in the movie. And every time we watch this movie, my mom or my grandma was like, "Oh, so that's Dudley Moore," and the whole time I'm like, I have no idea who that is. And to this day, I still have no idea who that is. I just know him from this movie. It's like, that's Dudley Moore from Santa Claus the movie. If anything, it reminds me a bit of the second Doctor from the classic Doctor Who.
So what's the rule for Santa Claus? Does he give everyone in the world a gift, or is it just the kids? And if it's just the kids, what's the cutoff? Is it 18? Because I don't think a 16-year-old would appreciate a rocking horse.
Maybe teenage years is the cutoff point. And I think that he probably delivers presents only to kids who celebrate Christmas. And if they pray every night to him. If they eat all their vegetables and do all their sit-ups. If they contribute knowingly to society. We're watching the Santa Claus origin story. I guess tonight's our night to find out. A draft's getting in. Somebody shut that window. Ah, I see. They're witnessing the apocalypse.
What is happening?
It's kind of endearing, this sort of ceremonious thing that they have going on. They celebrate the coming of Christmas because they're like, yeah, we made all the toys.
Is either Dumbledore Gandalf or Saruman?
Looks the most like Saruman. Christopher Lee.
Prophecy has come to pass.
Oh, and it was Burgess Meredith.
There would
Did you ever watch the 60s Batman? The TV show? Adam West?
I watched a little bit of that.
Okay. He played the Penguin. He was also in Rocky. He played Rocky's trainer.
office. You will be called
Santa Claus.
We're gonna be sick of this piece of music by the end of it. They're drugging up the reindeer?
Feast on the ashes of Tinkerbell.
Oh no! No! Tank!
Oh, it's a bad trip. It's a bad. Oh! Oh! He's afraid of heights. Did you ever write a letter to Santa?
Not in earnestness, I don't think. I think I probably did it in school, like as an exercise or something, but... Because I never believed in Santa Claus.
Okay, me neither. I never grew up thinking that Santa Claus was real.
Yeah. My mom never put up this facade. She was just like, it's just an extra present from us. It's part of the fun of Christmas. So I never had that heartbreaking moment that apparently so many children do. Of finding out Santa Claus isn't real, because it was just...
Yeah, I never went through that either. Stop manhandling the kitty!
Santa Claus the movie, parentheses, the truth about animal abuse.
Dear Santa Claus.
Kill
Please,
my brother.
Yeah. It's like the scene from Harry Potter.
Do you know what I like about Sundays? There's no post on Sundays. There's no post on Sundays. You right there, Santa Claus?
I was eating my beard again.
That was all of us.
Make up a list of who is naughty and nice. And be careful.
It took him centuries to come up with that.
I guess kids got worse as the generations went by.
The world has always been crappy.
You don't like the dubstep remix?
Is that how they think I look?
In the cookies.
The cookies.
Oh, he looks so sad. Okay, I got it.
It hits us all at some point, Santa Claus. You know, you have all year to be working out. You could...
You're gonna eat what the reindeer do. You think they ever have any food shortages? Who delivers the food to Santa and the elves?
They have clearly means to fly, and I think they're probably the first country to import a bunch of foods.
You're spreading yourself too thin.
Oh, so
What is
first
he
he's
doing?
first he's fat, now he's too thin.
So you think Santa Claus's original family, they just had to grieve for him?
Yeah, I guess they were just presumed dead, lost in a winter storm.
It's pretty depressing.
I'm talking assembly line. I'm talking way about the future. I'm talking faster, quicker, and sloppier.
I think you mean harder, better, faster, stronger.
I don't like elf.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
Time to eat some McDonald's. 80s style.
My first birthday was celebrated in a McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's birthdays were awesome. Back in the day, yeah. So we have taken a brief pause from the movie to see a McDonald's commercial.
This become Oliver or something?
Well, I'm taking my coffee to the library so I can watch my masterpiece theater. And you little
Library, hey?
those Latin verbs.
And she's supposed to be well educated and hoity-toity, and she says library? I don't think so.
Product placement.
Totally. Some McDonald's and Coke.
I guess I'll just have to do it my way.
My way or the highway.
How'd you do that?
Oh, this kid's a lousy actor.
How'd you do that? Well, actually, that was too good.
Holy cow, how'd you do that? Just a very elementary school play, you know?
Hold on tight, and don't worry.
You will
What gave it away? What gave it away? The super duper looper. It's a lot of rhyming. Must mean something important. Can't do it.
The reindeer are my favorite. Hey, this kid has no parents. I'm just gonna kidnap him.
Why not? Get her!
Put her in the bag! Run!
I hate it when this happens.
Shh, shh, shh.
You two know each other.
She fed me. She got me addicted to Coke.
Next Christmas Eve, we got a date, okay?
You bet.
Just survive until then.
Finds out he died of sepsis. Ah, crap.
Yeah, get what you pay for. No!
So was there no quality check when this happened?
Back from everywhere. Returns? We've never had returns.
Kill him. I mean, I guess maybe you can have quality control when you have like 3 billion toys to deliver.
What's he gonna do? Run away? I failed as an assistant. You'll find me hanging in the bar.
Oh!
So this
See,
is
that's just comedically like bad.
this is Trump if he made toys.
Like, I don't even understand, like, you'd have to like put in work to put in like glass and nails into a toy.
Like, was this toy made in a crack house? He looks like such a villain. Like, cartoonishly so.
Mm-hmm. What are you? Well, isn't it self-explanatory? I'm an elf,
Oh man.
You know the old saying, heaven helps those who help their elf. But by me.
This isn't gonna stop. I'm pretty sure.
So, Santa Claus will appreciate me.
You just made a bunch of kids' toys that fell apart. Why do you not take responsibility? Just tune up your machine.
If you give extra kisses, you get bigger hugs. Or that's what Santa's wife always says.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
Well, nothing. We're going to give them away free. That's how we do it at the North Pole. Well, that's not how we do it here.
Merry Christmas, Uncle.
It certainly should be.
Dun dun dun. Zoom right in.
Christmas Eve, isn't it? I'm going to do my job the way I always do. Merry Christmas.
Brutally. I feel like this movie got really weird all of a sudden. Just kind of went off the rails.
I'm okay, I guess.
You know, I'm okay. Still homeless.
Aw, gee, thanks.
I could probably get $5 or $10 from this.
Did Cody get something?
This is very dangerous.
Did this turn into Willy Wonka?
Man, I miss the old trope of like rotating newspapers. She's a light sleeper.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
How did he make that noise?
Oh,
No.
It's you, thank heaven.
She was literally pacing back and forth for who knows how long. Probably 9-10 hours. I'm just waiting for him.
What was he being arrested for? For kidnapping a child?
Possibly. Or maybe exploding candy canes? I don't know.
Exploding candy canes.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
He's a goner for sure.
How are the candy canes not yet exploded?
the plot hasn't made it happen yet. So. The thing is with the two sick reindeer is that I don't know how it actually contributes to the story.
Yeah.
It just seems like this obstacle is like you can't go with these two without all the reindeer, and then he's like, oh, we're gonna go anyway.
The super duper hooper. It's the only way.
She's like, I don't know what that means. I wasn't there when you talked about that.
You know they did.
They're goners for sure. They only broke their legs. They're fine. They may never walk straight again, but you know what? It was worth it. Even the reindeer got a little arc. He overcame his fear of heights.
So are they gonna arrest Santa for kidnapping these kids?
Man, the legal ramifications.
I don't have enough to do.
What did he expect to happen? Like, did he want to jump out the window and then explode?
Yep, that was the intention. He was like, yeah, they'll never catch me alive. We watched Santa Claus, the movie.
Mm-hmm. That was so weird.
It was a weird film, a little weird little flick.
I don't know what I expected. I did not expect that.
I think I accepted a lot more about it when I was a kid. Like, I just kind of went with it. But there's a lot of weirdness in the movie, like tonally, and there's some weird like editing choices.
It was just so weird.
Yeah, and if there's one thing that we don't like, it's things that are weird. You know, I kind of like the stuff at the beginning, like the Santa Claus origin story stuff. I thought that was kind of cute and endearing, very nice like production design and just little sprinkles of like Santa Claus lore.
Yeah,
put in every now and then.
I thought it was gonna be like, oh hey, here's gonna be a little bit of stories according to what people have said about Santa Claus, and then it was weird.
Yeah, it definitely went a little off the rails once it got to like modern day. All kids want is flying lollipops.
They never really resolved that either. I'm super depressed and distressed about the fact that people don't want to give gifts out of the goodness of their hearts, but they just want to take. And then it was never addressed from there on out.
The wrap up of the story was just that he kind of fixed his relationship with Patch. You like the reindeer?
I did.
Yeah, well...
Was it Donner who was afraid of the...
I think it was Donner, yeah.
Out of everything that happened throughout this movie, his storyline was the only thing that made sense.
You're like, I really get that reindeer, man. I have very mixed feelings about it, because, you know, I do have a lot of nostalgia for it. There's a lot of, like, scenes...
Sorry, I'm eating my beard.
Do you want to take that out?
No.
I got a lot of nostalgia for the movie, because, you know, it takes me back to Grandma's house, you know, sitting there watching a Christmas film, and
I wonder what she thought of it.
I don't know. Apparently she liked it enough, she bought it. You know, we would watch it when it was like Christmas Eve. We'd usually spend Christmas at my grandma and grandpa's house. We stay up kind of late watching this movie, and then go to bed, and then wake up in the morning and get ready for Christmas. I don't know, like it does kind of like still kind of bring a smile to my face.
Aww.
This is not one that I feel like I'd put on like regular rotation. Like I have to watch Santa Claus every year, like I do with like The Muppet Christmas Carol or Scrooge.
I love that movie.
But you know, this is a nice one to revisit. It was kind of charming, even though it turned out to be kind of
really weird.
all over the place.
It's the kind of movie that you want to watch on a B-movie night.
Well, you see, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a B-movie kind of thing to me. Like, it's weird enough. It's too well made at the same time. Like, the editing's weird, and like some of the script choices are weird. But like production-wise, it actually seems like it had a pretty decent budget behind it. The people who like were there making the film happen during production and pre-production, they had a pretty good grasp of what they were looking for. Particularly, again, in the stuff in the North Pole. Any other thoughts about Santa Claus the movie, Allie?
Too many, and they're not in words.
Allie, really quick. You didn't actually tell anybody if you liked Santa Claus the movie or not.
I did really like it. It was really weird, and it kind of tripped me out a few times, but I actually enjoyed it a lot.
Cool, because yeah, you just talked about how weird it was, but didn't actually say like if you had a good time.
To be fair, I was in shock.
Okay. Please let me know if you watched it as a kid. I am so curious, because honestly, like, I know this is a cult film of some sort. I don't know how big that cult audience is. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, have yourself a very Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays.
Well, yeah, whatever you celebrate. make it a good one. So, come the new year, we should listen to some late 90s pop music.
Oh, this is the one I've been waiting for.
Bones is so sleepy. You're such a sleepy kitty cat.